dog's been vomiting, and we saw a really abnormal gas pattern. So we're going in there to make sure there isn't something lodged. Hey guys, why don't we take a couple of more x-rays and just see. Take it off anesthesia.
Yes.
Huh? Hey, I want a ventrodorsal and I want 2 laterals, okay? And we took x-rays last night so we can compare them, right guys? Okay, cool. These guys are great because they're from another country. Okay, you get it? Okay, well let's just... Oxygen? Whoa.
No, we need... You have to start the surgery, but I have to put it back on the gas.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I want to do surgery if the pattern looks good. The dog...
It doesn't.
Whoa.
No, we need... You have to start the surgery, but I have to put it back on the gas.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I want to do surgery if the pattern looks good. The dog...
It doesn't.
Okay, let's get the party started here. Oh yeah, wow, is that it right there? Yeah. Or is that in the colon?
Yeah,
Exactly, see that thing right there? That's yesterday. Yeah. Okay, and this is today. This is today, okay. This is today.
This is today.
That looks like the descending colon.
This is today.
Yeah, well, what I'm going to do is do what was called an exploratory celiotomy.
Today we have an emergency surgery. Dr. Good has exploratory because one dog was coming. We don't know what's going on. So we're going to open to figure out what happened.
In a perfect world, we don't find anything. Okay, guys, do we really need this one?
Yes.
Here, get some towels. Go get some towels so we stay warm. And wind some pulse ox on. Let's get that thing cranked up. Sevoflurane. She's been kind of... That's what happens when you got to do the work of 3 people. Because in veterinary medicine, that's the only way you can make it work. Because people can't afford, $100,000 after. That might be a bill coming out of the hospital for an exploratory like we're doing on the human side.
Hello. Hi, Lori. I'm doing fine. I brought our love bug kitty in. She was a rescue. She'd been in a tree for 3 days, and she's got an upper respiratory problem.
Okay.
And I wondered if I could see Dr. Good today.
Absolutely. Do we know about how old she is?
I thought she was about 3 months, but I'm not sure.
Okay. And what are her symptoms? What is she?
She's sneezing really bad and occasionally coughing.
Okay.
But the sneezes are bad enough that I have to actually clean.
Okay. All right. Certainly. So let me go in the back and get a room prepared, and Dr. Good will see you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What do you got, Emmanuel? Oh my God, this is the report I've been waiting on this dog. 3 abdominal radiographs available. Liver, spleen, kidneys are normal in size and shape. Stomach is large with fluid and gas. Conclusion, small intestinal mechanical obstruction, likely secondary to an obscure foreign material. Exploratory laparotomy is warranted. Exploratory laparotomy means we're going to open this dog up and see what's in there.
Dr. Good, can I get fries or no?
They don't have fries. Yeah, you can get everybody fries too. Order fries.
Okay, I'll be back.
And get me a small diet lemonade with a lot of ice. It's too close. Push it back.
And they're fogging, so.
You ain't fogging it up, you know. Right there. So I'm bringing out intestines now. This is a living thing. It's not. So we're looking at intestines, and they're all empty because everything's coming back up because he's got an obstruction. Now, this is where the small intestine goes into the large intestine. So past this point, I'm not worried because if it gets in the colon, they can poop it out. Okay? So it's going back. We're going to go back this way because we know whatever the problem is going towards the stomach. Here we go. Right here. Okay, some sterile water. Let's go. Scalpel blade.
This week's pet of the week up for adoption is a purebred Siberian Husky we call Kingston. Kingston enjoys walks and playing. He has one blue eye and one brown eye, which makes this happy companion unique and looks. Not to mention its white and brown fur. Contact the Homeless Pets Foundation's website for more information, or call the number on your screen for other pets looking for a loving home. All adoption fees, shots, and registrations have been paid for by Dr. Good and his foundation. To donate, click on the link below. All donations are sincerely appreciated.
Life started in a little town in northern Indiana, close to Notre Dame University. And I grew up with 3 brothers and sisters. And my mother, for the most part, was the rock of the family. Her first 2 husbands didn't work out too well, one of which was my dad. And so we were basically the 5 of us until my stepfather came on the scene. But I loved growing up in the little town that we grew up in. My mom gave all of us kids a lot of freedom because she was working 2 jobs and she had to trust us. So we all helped. So like I had a paper route and I mowed lawns and I did all the things that kids did back then. And it helped build me for who I was. When I was about 12, or no, not even about 10, I saved up enough money for my paper route and I bought a pony. And the pony was pregnant, so then I had 2 ponies. And before you knew it, in a couple of years, I had a horse, 2 ponies. We had goats, chickens, we had ducks, we had dogs and cats, and we were living on 1/3 of an acre in a subdivision. And I tell people we were like the Beverly Hillbillies without the oil, okay? So anyways, I was in this, even though everyone would think, well, what, I feel sorry for that poor kid. He's always working and he doesn't have any friends and blah, blah, blah. But I was so happy in my little world with animals and my jobs and all that and my family. So when I was 15, the end of my year, end of my junior year, I told my mom, I think I'd be a good animal doctor. I was accepted actually to veterinary schools, Purdue's and University of Georgia. My family had moved down here the year before, following my sister. I decided to go to the University of Georgia. When I graduated, I come to Atlanta and I started practicing veterinary medicine. It was so amazing. It was been a great run. I've been a vet for 42 years.